Hey guys, I'm back! Okay, so I've decided I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently than I usually do, just because Season 3 starts on January 3rd, so that means I have like 2 weeks left to finish these videos and get them all done, because yes, I'm going to try to get every single episode from Season 2 recapped. So I've come up with a new method to recap the episodes. Basically what I'm going to do, I have 3 categories that I'm going to talk about. One is the most important events, so I'll probably stick to about 3. Second is my favorite moments, and that could just depend on the episode. I'm trying to keep it not too many, but I guess it's gonna depend. And then the last one is least favorite moments, which usually probably won't have anything in it, but just in case I'm keeping that category there. So this way I don't have to say every single moment of the episode, I only have to cap the important ones, and I think that's what's really what you guys want to hear anyway. And it'll be a lot easier for me to edit and go through, and then it'll also mean shorter videos for you guys, which will mean more people will watch them all. So this episode is House of Heists, House of Alibis, I believe. Okay, so the top 3 most important events in this episode. The first has to do with the Song of Hathor. In this episode, Sankara finally reveals to Nina the Song of Hathor because she has been looking for it forever, and she like summons her and she plays it for her. So that was a really important moment for Sabuna because they need the Song of Hathor to get through the next passageway in the tunnels. So they go to play that song on the trumpets and they realize that they're missing the 5th note. So, you know, the ceiling shakes and explodes or whatever, and that was a problem. I don't know if they realized this in this episode or not, but they needed the ox bell to play that 5th note, but Vera and Victor know that for sure, and that leads me to my second most important moment of this episode, and that is that Vera steals the ox bell, which is in the exhibition in a case. But the problem with this is, 1, Sabuna's not going to be able to get it, 2, Fabian gets caught standing in front of the broken case just as Trudy and Jasper walks in. So right now the blame is on him when he didn't do it, and this poor guy, remember, he has lost his memory, so he has no idea if he did it or not, and he's just thinking like, I don't know what to do. And obviously he didn't steal it because he's Fabian, he wouldn't steal it, but still it's just like, it's a mess for Sabuna because they need this bell, but they also can't get caught with it because then they'll all get in trouble and probably expelled. So that's really important, and that's a problem. And the third most important thing is just the curse in general, how it's getting worse. Fabian is having a harder time remembering things. Patricia, who can't talk, now cannot even communicate over like technology, so she's trying to type things and symbols pop up and the computer shuts off and her iPad shuts off and Eddie's phone shuts off, so she can't communicate anymore because of Sankara. Then Alfie and Amber are getting older and younger, so Amber now looks like an old woman. And then Alfie has gotten really, really young, and at the end of the episode he turns into a baby, so that is a big problem for Sabuna. That's probably the most important things you need to know about that episode. Now for my favorite moments. The first one has to do with Jerome, Mara, and Mick. As you remember, Jerome and Mara had that whole like fake dating thing, and then like, we're gonna post pictures of ourselves on Chum Chatter and make Mick jealous. Well, in this episode we find out that Mick saw all the pictures and he was like flipping out, and he told Mara, and he was like, oh, I don't actually have a girlfriend in Australia, Miss Valentine said it wrong, and I was so happy because obviously Mikara is my OTP, so all that Jara stuff ending is great for me. And the moment is actually really funny when Mara goes up to Jerome and she's like, so Mick found out, and so I wouldn't get in trouble with him, I kinda had to tell him that I helped you because you're getting made fun of because you don't have a girlfriend. And it's so funny. And I'm just so happy because then she also tells him that her and Mick are getting back together and they're going to try the long distance relationship thing, and I'm so happy because my ship is sailing again, and it's just a great moment. And yes, that moment was just like humorous and then also like really happy for me because my ship. So as you can see, I'm excited. Second favorite moment was the petty date. Patricia and Eddie have been having problems because in the last episode they were supposed to go on a date, but Patricia gets locked in the bathroom and obviously she can't talk, so she can't be like, hey, come save me or whatever, so Eddie thinks she stood him up, but she actually didn't, so he's like, fine, I'll give you one more chance, and they have this really cute dinner date, and like she's typing in the computer and the robot's talking and they're making like robot puns and it's really cute, and like she tells him that he was his first kiss, and then they go to kiss again and it doesn't work because Victor appears with his chant for the night, or rant, whatever. You know what I mean, it's 10 o'clock, that thing. So yeah, the petty date was adorable. And my last favorite scene was with Poppy, because Alfie is in the body of like an 8-year-old or a 7-year-old or something. He needs someone to babysit him because Nina has to go down to the tunnels. So Nina hires Poppy to babysit Alfie, and the whole thing is just really funny because, you know, obviously she's not a very good babysitter, she's Jerome's sister, so she's got this scheming, like, I just want some money kind of plan, and then Alfie runs off because she's doing a bad job, and I think the scene is just like really like fun and lighthearted, and it's fun to see Poppy because I really like her character. Alright, and that is it for this episode. No least favorite moments. It was a really good episode. Tell me in the comments if you guys are okay with this new format, because I can go back to the old one if that's what you want, but I think I'm gonna like this one better just with the amount of time this video took. Usually it takes so long, and this, I can already tell, is very short, so that makes me happy. Yeah. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Sabuna.